Good morning, Passoscope EDU. I'm going to hop on this morning and talk just a few minutes about the topic. It's Feel Good Fall. And it had that hashtag had me thinking more about what does that mean in the course of our profession and the work that we do every day. When I look back and I think about what has helped me to feel good about the work that I do. It's always been my desire to be creative, whether it be in the classroom, working with students, or providing professional development with teachers. I'm going into the Thanksgiving break really excited about all the work that I get to do. Um, I've always been one to think outside the box, and that's something that when I look back over my career that hasn't changed. And I really hope to inspire other people to be creative, to think outside the box, to try things that they've never tried before, because that is where, that's that space where innovation happens. And I think that's, well, at least for me, that's what gives me um, joy when I look at the work that I get to do every day. So find a space to do something the way you haven't done it before. When I was in the classroom, I no, I would teach a lot of the same units and lessons, but oftentimes I was always looking for a new way to teach the content, to deliver the content, to increase the engagement, and even now that hasn't changed. In my district, I get to work with a phenomenal team, the digital learning team, and so this year, they allowed a space for us to brainstorm and change how we do our district level monthly chats, and it's been just a phenomenal experience to watch how the participants interact, um, to watch our teachers and teacher leaders share and learn from one another and connect to one another and provide resources to one another in a way that they haven't before. And that's just exciting to me. And so, as I really want to emphasize as often as you can when you're working with your groups, your teams, um, create that space, create moments for creativity. If there are problems that you're having and you don't know how you're going to solve those problems, to me, that's a moment where we can develop a space to brainstorm and to be creative so that you can get the most out of the learning experiences, whether it be on a PLC team, on a administrative team, or um, working as professional developers. Good morning, Miss Cooper. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to take a minute to talk about that. That's what I'm feeling really good about this fall is being afforded an opportunity to continue to be open-minded and try things out that are new that I have never tried before, and um, it's nerve-wracking. It's a risk because it may not go well. It may not, but you know what? I think that no one, especially in education, if you're really here for helping teachers and students be the most successful that they can be, then no one can fault you for trying. I think that's much better than getting into the complainers tank where we spend so much time um, talking about all the things that could go wrong or do go wrong, all the ways that uh, students are unwilling to work or that teachers are unwilling to work or administrators on, when you start getting into that wheel of all the things that X won't do, that does not create a space for progress. Now, with that being said, when you look back um, at yourself, you really got to start to decide, what are you going to change about yourself? In order to really create a sense of joy and happiness in our work, I do believe that to create those spaces where one can grow and think differently and try new things, then you've got to start looking inwards and deciding what am I going to have to change about me so that I can establish change other places. Anyway, that's my very short thought about the hashtag for today with Pass the Scope EDU. Um, there's space for creativity and education, and I know with the right planning and thinking and teams, it only leads to success. Next up at 10:30, we have Mr. Brian Romero Smith, who will be scoping with us. So I'm going to pass the scope to him. Have a great day, guys, and enjoy your Thanksgiving break.